Hey guys! I didn't eat all day because I knew that I was coming here.
What can I get y'all?
I remember you from last time. You gave me cake. Did you know that?
Okay.
I'll have the unsweetened iced tea. Is it brewed iced tea or is it from
Just drink what we give you.
Because that's what I don't want. Thank you. Yeah, they brewed that here.
Bread and butter?
I don't need any bread. I don't need any butter.
Okay.
The palate cleanser.
Wow.
I need an entree. So what do you recommend?
How about the steak?
Steak sounds pretty good.
All right.
I haven't had steak in a while. Is it good here though?
I wouldn't recommend it unless it was good, sweetheart.
That's true. That's true. No need to get snappy. I remember you from last time, but we're not going to talk about that. Because you definitely gave me cake
All right.
when I ordered my breakfast. Is this cake on the inside? Where is she? I'll definitely do the T-bone steak. I'll have the baked potato
Vegetable?
with that. I'll do broccoli.
Want that seasoning?
I would love seasoning on my broccoli. Thank you. Wow, you have to ask for that nowadays.
I'll put the orders in.
Oh, she didn't ask me the temperature for my steak. Can I get that on a medium well? A medium well? A medium well? Oh, gosh, man. She's always walking away. When you said steak, you meant steak.
Yeah,
this must be from a professional, okay? I like the slice that's already cut into it, and I can see that it's not medium well. Definitely asked for it. Do you have any A1?
Enjoy your dinner, darlings.
Do you have any A1? Do you have any A1? Can I borrow your A1, please? Because this lady... Oh, say grace, say grace. How's yours? How's yours?
Mine is delicious.
Because I think mine is cake again. This is a cake.
Sure looks like steak.
I know a cake because I cut into it. It's cake on the inside. Look at my broccoli.
It looks good.
Girl, this is chocolate. I mean, you know, my birthday's in 2 weeks. Anyway, so might as well celebrate now with some cake. Hey Cakenistas, it's Marisha and it's the first video of 2019. I had to come in with a bang for 2019, you guys. I'm about to have you completely full off of this video because you're gonna have dinner and dessert in one. I'm gonna make for you guys a T-bone steak, a baked potato, and a side of broccoli. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification bell to get notified because guess what? I really won't matter unless you do. Let's get started. Okay, Cakenistas, I'm starting off with my delicious banana cake. That's what this is. And this is my T-bone steak template, which I traced from the computer because I did not feel like printing. You know how I do. So I'm going to level off my cake. This is a small 6-inch cake. I'm going to just do one layer today. Once I level it off, I can cut out my T-bone steak using my template. Then, as I normally would, I'm going to take some vanilla frosting and coat the whole steak in my frosting. What I did do was cut off the corner so that I can make a little something special later on. Just a slice, that's all it is. It's just a slice. You'll see. Once I have my cake all frosted, I'm going to take some beige colored fondant and cover the entire cake. You can make this cake so much larger. You can use a 9-inch, a 12-inch. I'm just using a small 6-inch, and this is exactly the size of a normal T-bone steak, which is so funny. So once I trim away my fondant, I'm also going to use the back of my knife to tuck the fondant under the cake just a little bit. Your girl is known for her grill marks in the chef world. It's been this way for years. This is just my thing. I always do the cross grill marks. I can never just go, you know, one way. I have to go both. So I'm going to use the back of a knife, and this is a dull knife. That's why you see me touching it this way with absolutely no cares in the world, because it is so dull. I'm just making my cross marks, and then I'm going to take a fondant tool and just go crazy on there, because now we have to make the actual strands of protein. We're going to make this bad boy look realistic. Don't forget the sides of the cake as well. Now back to that slice that we took off before, we're going to replace that with a piece of beige color fondant, so just make sure that it looks like it was actually sliced from the cake. And then, because this is a slice hopefully against the grain if you know your meats, we're going to indent a few cross lines into the slice as well as the steak where we took the slice from. This is really going to make it look realistic. So excited. So once we have that done, we can attach it with some water, just the bottom part on it, and I'm going to let it sit on the fondant tool so that it gets that curvature that I want. Now let's get airbrushing. So I'm using black gel dye, red gel dye, and brown gel dye, and I'm going to make my own airbrush colors by combining that with a little bit of water. I started off with just straight black in my airbrush machine. You can also do this by hand with a paintbrush, a clean paintbrush. I'm just going in the grill marks. Those can look black because that's going to be a char, and that's going to be the darkest part of the cake. So I'm just going to go over the grill marks. It's looking super funky right now. It looks like a piece of flesh that, like, oh goodness. I'm like, all right, let's hit it up with some brown. So I did a light shading of black, just a light one, and then I went over that with some brown. Now it's starting to look more steak-like. And then once you get the red in there, then you really got something going on. So this is a brown and red combination that I have in my airbrush machine, and it's truly giving it not only the color, but that gorgeous I just got grilled shine that we need. A good steak has nice crispy edges, so I'm gonna go in with some black gel dye on my paintbrush and go around the whole edge, the top and the bottom edge of the cake, or of the steak. To make the slice look like a perfect rare or medium rare, I went in with my airbrush machine just using red gel dye, and then on the outside I painted a little bit of brown and red combination. Back to my template, we have to cut out that T-bone. Let's not forget this is a T-bone steak, and I'm going to take some more of that beige color frosting and cut out my actual bone, and then I'm going to place this on top of the cake, and this is what is really going to bring it to life. On a cooked steak, the bone marrow tends to be a brownish red color. It is very deep on the inside, and then on the outside it's the actual bone color, more of like a beige tannish color. It also has a lot of texture, so that's what we're going to work on. I just went down the middle with brown and red gel dye, and then on the outside just doing a wash of brown and water. And then I'm really focusing the center. I'm actually going to take a star piping tip and make little pricklies, because bone marrow is very holy. If you ever actually stared at it as much as I have, if you've eaten it, then you really know. So the texture is what really gives it that realistic look that we need. We've got our steak done. Let's move on to the baked potato, because what is steak without potatoes? These are the scraps from the steak that you saw me cut away earlier. I added a little bit of frosting and I made a big old cake ball, just as you would a cake pop. I'm going to put that on a plate, and I'm going to cover the entire thing with frosting. This is a messy job, but someone's got to do it. And it started to try to break apart on me, and I said, not today, potato. Huh? Do you say potato? or potato? I want to know. So put that in the freezer for about 20 minutes, then get a bowl of cocoa powder, and then you can carefully put your cake upside down into the cocoa powder. It's messy, I know, but it's gonna give it that beautiful baked potato look. Now I put a little bit more of my vanilla frosting in a piping bag with a petal leaf tip. And I am going to pipe what looks like a really wonky oval, but just follow me. So now you're going to put some cocoa powder on your fingertips, and with that you can actually pat them to make it look like the potato was actually sliced open. This will really make sense when I take some vanilla cake crumbs and just sprinkle it in the center to make it look like the potato was fluffed up. Now you can grab a square of foil, put your cake right there dead in the center, kind of scrunch up the foil around it. I did a little bit of yellow frosting for butter, which may also look like cheese. Either way, it's delicious. And then a little bit of chopped mint for parsley, okay? With steak and potatoes without a vegetable, mine would be broccoli. So I did make broccoli in my lo mein video. I broke it down completely, so if you would like to see exactly how I made this broccoli, it's pretty simple. Just check the description below and you will find the link. Lastly, I sprinkled my cake with some large sugar crystals and a little bit of my mint to look like parsley flakes. So now you have to grab one of your fancy plates and put everything together. That will more than likely fool everyone. You've got steak, T-bone steak, grilled to perfection with a wonderful light and fluffy baked potato and perfectly steamed broccoli. Oh yeah, you're gonna be eating pretty good tonight. This would be perfect for a Valentine's Day, a Valentine's Day prank or some type of dinner prank. I'm just thinking ahead because I definitely want to prank somebody with this. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave all of your comments down below. Couture and a T-bone steak and potato cake. Bye guys. I am serving a whole summer vibe to you in the middle of winter. I'm talking about there's a big old storm coming. But you can't tell over here, baby. That was so awkward because it's all stuck in my hair. Oh, man. We're back. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my steak dinner and my baked potato and my broccolis. Let me know what your favorite foods are. Maybe I will turn it into a cake. I will cake it. If you would like to see more videos like this one, check the description below and click somewhere. You know what? Study theater. Definitely learn jazz hands. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, cake nieces.